Hello everyone, Inkdisk here, and welcome to Resident Evil Zero. I really love the Resident Evil games. I've played the DS port of the original, I've played the remakes of 2, 3, and 4, I've played the Wii version of the original 4, I've played 7, 8, Revelations 1, possibly Code Veronica. That one's been so long, I'm not sure if I actually ever played it. But there is, quite a few gaps in my experience with the series, and that's one of the things I want to try to rectify with this channel. Starting with Resident Evil Zero, I'm going to be going through most, if not all, of the mainline games. 5 and 6 are going to be iffy. 5 will depend on if I can get a second player to play with me. And 6 I've heard is really bad, so even with the second player, it might be something of a slog to actually try to play through. So I might skip it. But the current plan is Resident Evil 0, then going back and forth between original and remake for 1 through 4. 5 maybe, like I said, and then 7 and 8 for sure, along with Revelations 1 and 2 and Code Veronica. After that, we'll see how it goes, because that's already a lot of games as is. And, well, no time like the present to get started. Mostly because I can't really think of anything else to say to keep on going, so we might as well start. We're going to play on normal because uh, I've heard mixed things about Resident Evil 0. Mostly, I've heard that it's very difficult, but not necessarily because of intentional thing, but because of how it goes. Like, the main thing I know is you control two characters at the same time. You can drop items and they'll stay persistent on the ground rather than having an inventory, a box you can put it in. And there's a lot of leeches. That's pretty much everything I know about the game. So, this is actually going to be an interesting experience for both of us. And let's dive right in.
Resident Evil 0.
I miss when they used to be able to do that. Okay, this stuff all looks good, so we'll just continue, and I might switch the display to wide later. It depends on how original looks. Midwestern town in
A
America.
Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
Alright, we're in July 23rd, 98.
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it. Hold off for a while. But I wonder how those R&D people would react to this.
Yeah, that guy's got a villain face if I ever seen one. Who's this Final Fantasy looking guy? I am immediately confused. Right, 2 hours later.
It began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Captain, look! Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoner is to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate
I
and
don't
survey
know,
the
it
area.
looked more like
Our
something
friend is
scratched
brutal
them
and
up.
ruthless. Keep your guard up.
I mean, unless you assume that he took a blade to their faces and arms.
A train?
Door to safety is shut. There is no turning back. So does that mean that it locked behind you? No, it just won't let me go. Anyway, let's check. Huh. Here we are. Alright, display. Let's see how this looks in wide. Back, save the setting. It looks good. I can't tell if anything's been cut off by zooming it or not. Mostly because it takes so long to change that there's no way to do it. Luggage strewn about the cabin. Seats are stained red with blood. All right, one thing I want to mention, this is the HD remaster of Resident Evil 0. So it's going to look pretty good compared to the original for any of you who are actually familiar with the original. All right, that door's locked. It also looks like someone tried to smash the glass. All right, actually, should check. All right, I'm limited to 6 slots, and the bottom is just reserved to tell me what I've got. Now, mixing set. Okay. What else? Map is currently limited. No partner. Any files? Player's manual. That'll be important. Alright. Press X during play to open the status menu. That's something I actually had to figure out a bit. Let's see. You cannot view the screen in the following circumstances: event movies, taking damage, and when readied weapon. status screen allows you to equip, use items, view maps, view files, leave items behind, etc. What's the etc.? I imagine it's the whole partner thing they haven't explained yet. Alright, view map. That's right bumper. That'll be good for a quick reference. See blue room current location, green room visited locations, no color, location not visited but confirmed. Red door locked, yellow door unlocked. When viewing the map, you can view the item list by pressing A. Alright, so it keeps track of what items are on the map once I've dropped them. Item list contains types of items left behind and the locations. Pushing objects. Some objects can be moved by facing them and pushing with the thing. Climbing with A. Equip weapon in the equip menu. Left trigger to aim. Right trigger to attack. Quick turn is down and B. That might actually be important eventually. And of course we can examine. And what's this? Oh, that's the file for him being transported for execution. Right, so... it's only if you're using the D-pad that they do the quick turn. Otherwise, if I use the joystick, I'm moving around pretty well. Let's see, the restaurant car. Do I have a run, or is this my top speed? Ooh, that looks like... Okay, no, I thought that was going to be an open case. That is... I'm not sure, right? But I imagine it's the other passenger car. Okay. Where do I want to go? Up or down, up or down? Let's go to the restaurant car, and it's locked. Okay. Luggage strewn about. That one I thought I saw a body. Okay, that looks like someone's leg. Now, I wonder if they're going to try to blame this on the prisoner guy when we see him. This is something I actually missed from the Resident Evil games.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has set out to our department. But as of 2 years ago, when a several plans were set up, the local government stepped in and took over.
Oh, that's not good. No, you don't. No, get off. Whew.
What just happened? I thought they were dead.
Oh, they were. Wait, that's all you had to see? Anyway, I gotta reload. And I should check how much... Alright, I've got 35 rounds left. And I'm already in caution. Okay, there's an upstairs to this car. This is a big place. Alright, blood pile there, so that's okay. I don't know what that's saying. Let's go to the map real quick. Okay, so I could go upstairs. Upstairs might have a map. I'm hoping. Also, let's check. Doors locked. Locked. Probably be locked every time. Ooh, let's check over here. Through the ladder, you see through the window, you see a broken ladder. No use right now. Okay. Anyway, what I was going to say before the cutscene started is I miss this stuff in the Resident Evil games where going through doors and all that. Oh my god. Are they blinking? I don't have a knife. Anyway, we need a heal. Yep, take the herb. Oh, I could have used it right away. Antique style phone. Line has been cut, rendering it useless. But yeah, I miss when loading screens into new areas involve that whole door animation or going up the stairs. I know it's faster and more convenient to actually have the whole level loaded in and all that, or at least nowadays. But at the same time, they look like some kind of eggs. A little slime is formed around them. Not getting in here. Is that... I'm not sure if this is one of the games that actually lets you know if you got everything in an area. I'm going to assume not, at least for now. It's like one of the big changes that 4 made was actually having it just, you load directly into the... Oh, no, yeah. Okay. Okay, while you're down... No. I don't like this. Are they respawning, or is there just more of them wandering around? Like, well, every time I get back in here, more of these ones gonna pop up? Oh, right, I didn't actually use the herb yet. And we only got 24 bullets left. Rain outside is quickly turning into a downpour. Yep. Okay, we got some passenger rooms. Which means if I end up in a fight in one of these rooms, it's gonna be... Okay. Poor guy must have been attacked in his sleep. Body is covered in slime. Take the bullets. Yep. We're gonna look at the note. Passenger's diary. July 14th. Orders came from the boss today. Looks like we're in charge of investigating the remains of Arklay Mountains Laboratory. We're moving in 2 groups. The initial group is assigned to start checking what's left of the abandoned experiment, July 16th. Unfortunately, the test production of BOW type Y139 has to be suspended because of investigation. Let's see, I think type Y139 is the ones that... they're either the Hunter Alpha or they're Hunter Gamma. Or I might be thinking of something else entirely. Same with type Y139, there's still so much we don't know about the responses to crustacean T-virus. Crustacean T-virus? Is that similar to the T-abyss? There's a lot of interesting research left. Depends on the species and nurturing conditions. Only minute doses of T bring about remarkable changes in solidity, size, multiplication of internal toxins, and brain development. If these effects can be controlled, a powerful weapon could be produced. But the sudden development of the shell results in a corresponding fragility. Certain areas become exceedingly weak. Problematically, one of these areas is the head carapace. This lab we are going to, were they pursuing the same research, would certainly help to find data and samples that would help us in our research. 19th. Day is finally approaching. I'm growing more anxious. Raccoon City newspapers and TV stations are full of reports of bizarre murders in the suburbs. Can't be the virus, can it? If it is... No, I can't think of that now. I have to concentrate on this investigation and make sure it goes smoothly. Now, I'm not sure it could be the T virus affecting them, because if it was already happening weeks before the Arklay Mansion incident, and Raccoon City proper was in September, this is currently July, that means it took them about 2 or 3 months to go from 1 or 2 murders to the entire city overrun. Let's see, doesn't seem to be anything of use. Alright, I think that's everything in here. But yeah, I'm not sure the timeline adds up, but maybe I'm just not remembering things correctly, because it could be a lot more fluid in the original versions of the games, and this is going off the originals, not the remakes, since it came before the remake of 2, like way before. Ooh, save room. Yes. We're gonna take that. We're gonna save. All right. Good. Check for... Oh, yeah, we need the herb. And we'll take this letter. Investigation orders. Stained with blood, some sections are illegible. 8 miles north of Raccoon City in Arklay Mountains lies our company's management training facility. It was shut down years ago. Now we are conducting a preliminary study into the reopening of the facilities. First investigation unit are already on site and opening the investigation. I want your team to provide support. Following orders are William Bark and First Investigation Unit. I don't recognize William Bark. I know William Birkin, but that can't be the same guy. The rest is torn and unreadable. Alright. Well, let's take a little bit longer to look around. Big thing is, I haven't actually met anyone else yet. Locked, can't be open. Conductor's office. What's this? Card reader. Looks like the door open with if you had the right card. You probably have the card. Really torn apart. He's holding something. Train key. Oh, so that's gotta be the conductor's key.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with stars. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know.
Why don't you?
Edward!
Oh,
right?
I thought it was gonna be a zombie.
Happened?
It's worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
Oh no. Are you still there? Oh no, you don't. Get off me! Okay, I'm pretty sure that several times I was aiming at the floor with nothing actually to shoot. Problem is, I don't know if I could hit it if I just aim straight ahead when it's at a distance. But how bad's my ammo now? Oof, that's not ideal. But 28 is still better than nothing. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, I still have 2 ink ribbons left. I was worried for a moment. Anyway, I believe that said it was the conductor's key, so it should go to here. Oh. Gotta use it directly. Actually, examine. Ah, dining car. Alright, so I gotta go through that room full of things, but first, Edward, you were just so happy a few hours ago. It's holding something. Oh, nice. This is something I have heard about in some of the old games. I don't know how accurate it is, but apparently, like, anytime you find a body of a police officer or a member of STARS in the original 3 games, there's usually some ammo on it, which, that's nice. Keeps you from being too, too tense and needing to worry about things. Oh, it's actually clear this time. I imagine this room's gonna have stuff in it.
This is Rebecca. Over.
Rebecca, can you hear me? This is Rico. What's your location? Over.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We have also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. He wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Well, he did.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
Now, the question is, how many of those people were people and how many were people? Because if this is all part of a cover-up, he probably killed a bunch of zombies and they called him crazy for shooting. Come on. Alright, you dead? I feel like I should give one more shot just to be safe, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, good. Keys automatically used. Throw it away.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
Yeah, sure thing. But I think we're actually going to leave it right here. I'm really interested in what this game's going to be going for. Like, there is definitely some bigger mystery going on, and it's got me hooked. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you in the next part. Take care and have a nice day. Bye-bye.